to Woodstock Comedy. I'm 777th comedian. Taking some acid in order to do that. Oh my God, I'll tell you what, I did get my haircut at a yard sale. There's a show. Yeah, some of you had the same yard sale as me. Yeah, I was gonna get waxed at the same yard sale, but it wasn't too big. I swear to God, it's awesome. The guy goes, "You might well wax you over here by the busting pants." Crazy? I had to buy a velvet painting for the haircut. It's awesome. It was nuts. I swear. I'm born and raised here in Phoenix. I'm a native 5 generations. Right in the inner Phoenix? Yeah! All that means is that I know what a Latmo bag is. And I know where the real hookers are. No, seriously. I do. I know where they are. I'm born and raised right on Van Buren. It's a nice little family area. A lot of bouncy houses around there. Yeah, I grew up right there. I went to grade school, a little cattywampus of Van Buren. It's a great school. It's still there, I think. It was named after German testicles. B-A-L-S-Z, balls. We were the Balls Tigers. We were ferocious. We were great in contact sports. We were a hands-on school. It was really awesome. If I could pick a best, my favorite grade in the whole world would be ninth grade. Jesus, I should have studied, right? Sixth grade. Sixth grade was the year of the boner for me. Was it, as with many of you probably as well. The year of the boner, it wouldn't matter if I thought of dead cats or whatever, just was having a ball in sixth grade. Sitting in the back of math class in those little desks. I have shorts. Usually I wear shorts because I have dachshund legs, little wiener dog legs. And I would be sitting in the back of the math class in those little desks, and I'd be daydreaming about Farrah Fawcett and Billie Jean King. As it did it for me back then. And I'd be called up out of my fantasy to solve a math equation on the chalkboard. And those guys that have had the rager, just a rager, knows what it is like to walk the walk up to there to try to hide it. There's 3 ways to walk with a boner, guys. One is the hunchback, lower back, hunchy way to hide the boner, kind of like a Groucho Marx. Not that brisk. The other way would be to walk a little bit to the left, to the right, and shuffle. And then the other way would be to walk very proud. I picked the proud way and walked up to the chalkboard and it said 18 times 32. Never studied math in my life. Talk about hard. I had some there's a friend of mine from grade school. We were born and raised in the same street and stuff like that. Went to prison together too. How about that? Anyway, he's here tonight. And I had another friend in grade school. His name was Jesse Stewart. Now, I don't mean to make fun of his mom, but well, yeah, I really do. His mom, Jesse Stewart's mom, had what they call a dead arm. It was a dead left arm, just hung there. I don't think there was a bone in the arm. It looked like a boneless chicken, just hanging there. She drank a lot. Drank an awful lot. She was a big lady. But every time she drank, she'd mosey on over to where Jesse was. This is about 5th grade. And all of a sudden, she twists her whole torso. Kind of like an owl twists its neck. Okay? And then she'd cock it, and then just like an East German discus thrower, that dead arm, wing up! Whacked him, he never saw it any time, boom! And the velocity of the dead arm would knock the son of a bitch right out. He'd get back at her. He'd wait until she passed out. She's a drinker, the whole family was a great family. To tie the dog's leash to her wrist while she would pass out. Big German Shepherd, throw some meat out in the backyard. The backyard was a little bit of a cross between Vietnam and the Botanical Gardens. The dog would take off, the mom would be taking off all over. You'd see a poof of dust, sometimes you'd get a burn. Come back, the dog would be happy. The mom would have bamboo shoots and cactus. I wonder what happened to Jeff. What happened to Jeff? Did he marry his sister? He had a nice little family. I should really go to the gym. I am out of shape. Just from the boner walk, I can barely catch my breath. Son of a gun! Oh my God. Well, listen, okay. High school, East High School, Longhorns. We're the Longhorns. Absolutely. Didn't have a drug problem in high school because I never had a problem finding drugs. They were everywhere. Everywhere. My job as a freshman would be going to high school parties and we'd go through the medicine cabinets, okay? And a bunch of pills, me and this friend of mine named Greg, a bunch of these pills, we didn't know what we were taking. We took them, we looked at them, the bottle said estrogen. We didn't know what estrogen was, so we took them for a couple of months. He grew tits, I started decorating, we river danced a little bit. We moved to Vegas and had a little show with some tigers. It was really an awesome deal. Really awesome. I love that. We did. Real quickly, I did, it's not a real big secret, I didn't mention that I did go to prison. And the reason I did is I robbed a bank with a hooker. Well, most will use a gun, but hookers go off too. And I robbed a bank with a hooker. And in prison, you got a lot of time. You do a lot of things. You got a lot of time. So what I did is I took a craft class, right? Took this craft class, and this guy named Country comes up to me. He had the IQ of Thread. He was a real bright kid. And Country goes, "Hey, I have a box of bullets." And I go, "Bullets?" He goes, "Yeah, look at the bullets." And I looked and I said, "No, Country, those are tampons." Kind of like bullets. And so with the bullets, you can make, with the tampons, you got to figure out stuff to make, you know. So what I made was some real quiet wind chimes. It was really awesome. It was awesome. So nowadays, when I get stopped by the cops, it can go one of two ways, okay? But it usually turns into an episode of Cops, which turns into an episode of Lockdown. And that turns into an episode of Survivor. And that turns into an episode of Naked and Afraid. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be my time. Give everybody a big round of applause. And we're going to bring back our host, Mr. Tony Gibson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,